something about New York you may not know. Every year the city throws a huge celebration for my people. It's called the Puerto Rican Day Parade. And the Puerto Rican Day Parade is the one day of the year I tell everyone, yes, I am from Pakistan. That's my best joke if you're racist. Glad you guys laughed at that, because I'm actually a little bummed out. I just got dumped, which is a bummer. And like, you know when you break up with a girl, when she breaks up with you, you get that montage in your head, like all the relationship's great moments, you know? You remember, it's like, oh, I remember when she told me she loved me over there, and, you know, we had our first kiss on that bench. I had that montage. And after it was over, I thought to myself, I need to get new clothes. Because in every memory, I was wearing the same shirt. Same shirt, same shoes, and I'll be honest with you, it was this outfit. That's what I was wearing the entire relationship. And I gotta do something soon, man, because I'm really taking this break apart, you know? I'm worried that if I don't rebound soon, I'm going to become the next Adele. Yeah, and I don't want that to happen, because I don't want to get fat. I've been there. That's not just a jab at fat chicks. They have plenty. But, like, I used to be very fat, and now I'm not, which is great, but I still do fat guy stuff, you know? Like the other day, I spent 4 hours online reading about UFOs. And I actually learned something. I learned that people who believe in UFOs don't know how to design websites. What else can I tell you? Oh, this is something that really happened. This is a real thing that happened in our terrible, terrible world. I read a story about an orangutan that was captured, shaved, and then forced into prostitution. Yeah, and we're probably all thinking the same thing. Why bother shaving it? Like, is there a guy out there just like, oh yeah, I would totally fuck an orangutan, just not one with hair. I have standards. And by the way, I googled what a shaved orangutan looks like. Ew. Not in a million years. It's the worst thing I've ever googled, and I've googled what's this on my dick. That's how bad it was. Like if a shaved orangutan walked into this bar right now, you would think it would be dragging us to hell. That's how awful it looks. And the worst, the people that I feel really bad for are like the John's wives. You know, because it's one thing to have your spouse cheat on you with a prostitute. But when they cheat on you with an animal, there's another story. It's like, you cheated on me? With who? Let's just say a distant cousin. So I'll switch it up a bit. I'll talk about ladies. Well, that was sort of talking about ladies, but this is our species I'm going to talk about now. I knew a girl who refused to suck dick, which I totally understand. I totally get. Because I have a dick, and everything about it screams, don't put this in your mouth. So, I get it. But I want to know why she wouldn't do it. And she said she read a study that says oral sex leads to throat cancer. And I thought that was bullshit, so I looked it up, and she's right. Oral sex leads to throat cancer. And I got so bummed, because I'm like, there's no way anyone's going to suck dick if it's worse than smoking. Because at least smoking makes you look cool. No one has ever looked cool with a dick in their mouth. It is the coolest thing you could ever do, though. But me and this girl actually ended up having sex, and it was the worst sex I ever had in my life. And this is how I know it was the worst sex ever. Because she didn't come, and I didn't come. Do you know how bad sex has to be for the dude not to come? Like this is how easy it is to make a dude come. I once came to the movie Midnight Cowboy. You know, that porno that won 3 Oscars? I ruined a sock to that. And I will say this, it's the only time I've come to something and then watched the rest of it. But making a dude come is like the easiest thing in the world, man. I mean, making a dude come is so easy that even a kid can do it. And they don't even have to be alive. I am so glad you guys laughed at that. Because people either laugh at that or punch me in the face. Those are the two reactions. It's very polarizing. So I feel like I gotta humanize myself. I might come off as a monster. So I'll tell you something I don't really tell anyone. I don't know how to ride a bike. That is the appropriate response.
Are you a native New Yorker?
I am, yeah. And I don't know how to ride a bike. And I was hanging out with my friend the other day, and I asked, and like I just slipped out in conversation. And he's like, "You don't know how to ride a bike? That's crazy. I've seen a bear ride a bike." And then he pulled out his phone and showed me a bear on a bike. And after like the third video, which was a bear and a monkey on a tandem bike, I was just like, all right, I gotta try it. I gotta try and like fucking learn how to ride a bike. And I tried for like 5 hours and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't pick it up. And I know, it's ridiculous. So I finally got frustrated, I just threw the bike down, I was like, fuck this noise, I've got the train, that's all I need. And as I was walking away, he's just like, whoa man, you can't quit. What are you gonna do when you have kids? How are you gonna teach your kids how to ride a bike? It's simple. If my kids want to learn how to ride a bike, I'll just do what my dad did. And leave. Because then those kids have bigger problems. Alright, you guys have been great. Thanks a lot.
Yeah!
Hey, Cruz, everybody! Our diversity hire of the evening.